Here with Director of Track and Field, Jamison Dietrich, as they get ready for the start of the outdoor season. Coach, what's that shift like from indoor to outdoor?
hmm
Especially, the weather's only been nice for a couple of days. How many
hmm
practices have you had outside, and how's that transition gone for you?
Yeah, this year's a little different since it's been a little bit rough weather-wise. Last year we were outside all the time, even during indoor season. But yeah, this year not too many. This last 2 weeks have been really nice. We've been outside quite a bit. Yeah, it's a quick transition, but I think everyone's ready for it. I mean, of course, the guys are just ready to compete, and then the girls are got a little bit of a break post indoor season, and so they're ready to get outside again too.
So now this week you kind of have the team split. You're going to go a
Mm-hmm.
couple different directions. You have some athletes in Charlotte. You have some
Mm-hmm.
athletes down at West Virginia. How does that work? I guess logistically
Mm-hmm.
for you, and then what kind of competition can we expect this week in both
Yeah,
places?
yeah. So Coach Taylor Cuttaquist took 3 kids down to Charlotte. So we have Madeline Newark, Connor Munson, both doing the multi in Charlotte, and then Anna Elder's throwing hammer. So really, part of that is kind of a reward for doing really well indoors. Madeline broke her school record, so we should try to get her a good multi early. And then Anna, same thing, broke her school record in the weight. So we're trying to get her a good competition early in hammer. And then Connor is a sophomore transfer from Air Force. So he's a pretty good decathlete. So we're hoping to see some good stuff from him too. So yeah, it's a little tricky logistically sometimes, but it works out pretty good. They're going to be able to compete Thursday, Friday, and then they're driving up actually to West Virginia. So then Coach Taylor will be at the meet with everybody else on Saturday. So everyone gets coaching still, which is good.
So now we'll talk about the men just real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Coming out of you had the opportunity to have some of the cross country athletes get their spring season in.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what's it been like getting them prepared without an indoor season? Are they fresh? Are they ready? Are they
Yeah,
hungry to be out there? What's that like without an indoor season for them to prepare for this one championship season?
yeah. In some ways, I think it works really well, especially with the distance athletes, because they actually get to take a bit of a break after cross and then really build up for an outdoor season. Versus, the women are kind of forced into just getting a really quick turnaround to indoors, which can be tricky sometimes. So for the guys, they've had a little bit of a break, got some really good training in, and they raced a little bit during indoors. Luckily, we raced really 2 meets, kind of as a team. So they've got a little bit of racing. Now I think it's actually ready to finally race. So to me, I don't mind it too much. I think they're a little bit more hungry and they're just like craving some good races.
And then now, who are some athletes we should watch as kind of these two meets develop this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, definitely the 3 that are down in Charlotte, I think, should all have pretty good marks. It's the reason they're there. So hopefully that happens. But then at WVU, we'll have pretty much everyone that's healthy compete. So we'll have a good group of girls in the 5K Friday night. Um, we'll have a lot of guys in the 800. We have a pretty good like middle distance group right now for the guys. Um, and then we'll have everyone else is doing kind of their normal events. Hayden Skinner should have a pretty good season, and the hurdles. So it should be a good opening weekend, I think.
Awesome. Thanks, coach, and good luck.
Yeah, thank you.